Hi Taurus, thank you for joining me. We're doing love readings today. So it's a general read and it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest. And cross watchers, bear in mind roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with some love truth oracles. And let's see what's going on for Taurus. We'll take a look at your energy, the connecting energy and the mutual connection between the two of you. We have I trust you unconditionally. Seems to be a bit of a glare on my camera today. And you're my soulmate. Nice. That is lovely. Good start. Okay. Let's look at your energy. Six of Pentacles. King of Cups. Four of Swords. I'm sure the Star often comes out on your reading. So for your person's energy, we have the Hermit, the Star, and the Seven of Swords. Oh. Let's look at the connection. Nine of Wands. Oh my goodness me. Too many there. Page of Swords. And the Chariot. Oh, we go in places. Oh. I did not expect to see the Three of Swords as the overall energy for the reading, though I have picked up a couple of struggles. Feels similar to the, was it Aquarius or Gemini read, in that there's some really fantastic elements and this relationship probably works really well at times, but I do feel that when things are rocked, there's a distance between the two of you. Almost feels a little bit like you retreat into yourself and maybe they do the same for you. It's not exactly the same as the air sign one. And I've picked up this sense of, it's just, yeah, a detachment or a need to protect yourself within this at times. But ultimately, you know, it looks nice. So let's clarify. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles in your energy. Page of Cups and the Justice card. Now, there's a lovely sense of balance. I think this comes from your energy, and I suppose the way I'm picking that up, though I can't pick this card up, bear with me. This talks about equal give and take, like I say, the balance. Justice is here with those scales of, you know, balance as well. I feel as though, what do I feel? I think your approach to this is probably very much wanting that balance, wanting back what you put in, which is absolutely fair. But I wonder if you feel more like you're the one that creates or tries to create that stability somehow. I'm just going to move through a little bit. I feel like I am missing a point to that. So I might get another card for it. Oh, goodness me, Taurus, what's going on? Oh, lovely. Okay. I'm still not sure about that, but for the lovely Knight of Cups, this is you, I think, you know, showering somebody with love and affection. I've got the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. When I pulled those cards before, I just felt there is no question in your mind that this is your person, that they are your soulmate. There's just no question about it. You are certain this is the person for you. They make you happy. They make you feel, you know, something that nobody's ever made you feel before. It feels really lovely. For the Four of Swords, I've got Judgment and Temperance. Now, I know we've spoke about it in the past, and it's similar for many signs. For many people, there's a need to release something from the past. Now, I don't know if that's directly linked to this relationship or, you know, past pain, but I see it's almost like feeling that you need to protect yourself, and I wonder if at times that can make you a little bit standoffish, perhaps, or, you know, just withdraw that affection and that emotion. But I've got the Judgment and Temperance here, which I feel, you know, you're trying to work through that, you're trying to better manage that. I just keep feeling as though there's a place in time that I keep going back to, and it's not linked to this relationship, I don't think. I think this relationship might trigger something that takes you right back, and suddenly, you know, we think about trauma responses, and something that triggers that, we feel exactly how we did in that moment, which then makes it difficult to rationalise what's going on right now. But I keep getting pulled back. But with Temperance here, again, there's a lot about finding this peaceful balance within yourself, within this relationship, because ultimately, if you've got that for you, that's going to make a difference to every relationship that you're kind of dealing with. So that's positive. So let's look at the Hermit in their energy. This is where I felt that they can be a little bit detached, possibly. Not so much detached. You know, the Hermit works in isolation. Deep in thought, I think. Lost in thought, actually, I'm going to say. We've got the Two of Cups here, though, and the Hanged Man. I feel that this is a person who I do think they possibly overthink. But equally, similar to you, I think, trying to find the right way to approach this. And I think particularly when things are on rocky ground, I also kind of feel that they have a very different perception to you. But that Two of Cups, again, I feel on both sides there's no question. Let's look at the Star. Star does like the Star card. Always a positive card. Let's have a look. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. I picked that up upside down. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups with the Star. They are everything you've ever wanted, and you are everything they've ever wanted. This is your card of, look, as I said, you are my soulmate. This has been clarified 110% on both sides, and this person is ready to step into the future with you, make plans and build a life together. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Slightly unsettling. The Hermit. And the Four of Wands. I feel also, again, very similar on their side, that I could plonk them back in a place and time in the past that just was so different to what they've got now, maybe relationship wise, because I've got deceit, I've got manipulation. It just, you know, with that Seven of Swords, and again, there can be quite a protective element to that, you know, having to protect yourself within that. So the Seven of Swords can, in the Rider-Waite deck, the man in that is stealing swords so that they can't be used against him. So I don't know if this person maybe retreats when things are getting tough because they can't deal with that situation, or they don't want to, or like I say, it makes them feel as they did before. So I think for you guys, there's probably a bit of an element there and a bit of a difficulty at times that we're not in the here and now. I think we keep going back. And what we need to try and remember is bring ourselves into the present moment and the person and the situation that we're presently dealing with, and try and, you know, look at that through a more rational lens, a clearer lens, really. I'm not saying that's easy. Completely can see why you guys would end up where you do at times, but yeah, I think that just remember to be in the here and now with the person that you're with, not a past person. Let me look at the Nine of Wands then. Have I done it again? Picked it up again. Devil. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm just going to move through. Oh, the Chariot twice and the Ace of Wands. I am sensing new life. I don't do pregnancy reads, but when I feel that, that's what I share. Star at the bottom of the deck again. You guys really are blessed with this love. You genuinely are. You've got that strong desire for each other and such a lovely connection. So from that Nine of Wands, we've got the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting a bit of a face off, if I'm honest. Maybe with someone who's quite, well, quite devilish, really, in many ways, possibly quite toxic. It's just their very presence is just not welcome. And I do think whoever this person is can cause issues within your relationship. Showing up as a mother. But then I'm kind of feeling like, is it you versus this devil almost? But that's a challenge. And I think you try to create, like I said before, this balance, this harmony, this stability, but there's this devil rearing its ugly head every now and again and really causing challenges when it comes to that sense of security or, you know, stable home. There's an issue there. For the Page of Swords, I get the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. There could be a move on the horizon or travel. I do actually feel, oh, I am getting as part of a trip. Magic might happen to create a new life. Either way, there's an absolute brand new beginning on the horizon, and I think if that was to happen, so I'm speaking to the people here who are maybe trying for a baby or want a baby, because that's part of your long-term plan. That's one of your, I don't want to say goals, it's in your plans. It's something we're working towards, definitely. So for the Chariot here, I get the Moon and the Ten of Swords. Now, I don't know if we're just putting an end to something, to some confusion around something. I'm just going to get another one for this. Because I feel like we're just moving away from things. I do think that there may be a house move on the horizon. Or a relocation of some kind. I've got the Five of Swords there, the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. I just keep feeling with this reading like I'm missing a bit of something. Now, I don't know, like I say, if this is a reflection of maybe how you feel at times, like there's just a little bit of something that either doesn't make sense or I just can't get my head around. And it does feel a bit like a missing piece. It's like a jigsaw that's almost complete, but I've lost that last piece. I know it's here somewhere, but I can't find it. It's on the floor, it's under the table, I don't know where it's gone. So it's available for us to complete that picture, but I haven't got it right at this moment in time. It's really strange. Really strange. I suspect in this relationship, one person, we're definitely similar, I think, in Aquarius. One person is certainly more emotional than the other. And I think that the one who isn't can possibly come across as a bit harsh at times or a bit cold. I don't think they mean to be that way. But it's almost like, you know, you're opening yourself up. There's nothing about you that they don't know or can't see, but maybe you don't feel you can see all of them. Maybe that's the piece that's confusing or missing, particularly if they've got a tendency to, you know, not isolate themselves, but go into themselves and withdraw. So I'm going to look at the Three of Swords here to finish us off. King of Cups, I've got the Queen of Cups out there, Five of Wands, and the Death card. So transformation, that's Star. Like, woohoo, I'm here. Don't lose hope. The blessings are coming. Ten of Pentacles there as well. I absolutely think that the long-term forecast for this relationship is amazing. There are challenges, of course there are. I think within the relationship and obviously from external sources. I think more from external sources and more from past experience. I do think if you can take anything from this reading, you know, I think it's definitely about put yourself in the here and now. And then also what we need to consider, you know, we can't control what's happened in the past. And, you know, we have to learn from those experiences. If there's pain still there, we need to look at trying to heal that, work through it. We don't want to carry that through the rest of our lives, and certainly not if it's impacting your relationship, which is solid and meant to be. Definitely. So yeah, really, if you can take anything, any learning from this reading, it would be that. Just try, you know, I've probably spoke about it maybe in your video before, but I have in others. It's about, you know, when a feeling comes up or we react to something, sometimes we just have to analyse that a little bit. Why has that come up for me? Because I bet if we are talking about pain from the past, it's not about the situation that's just happened. That's triggering something else. So are we going to react to that based on how we felt in the past? Or, you know, as a true reflection of how that situation just then needs to affect us, if that makes sense. I hope that does make sense. I know what I'm trying to say, and I hope it's come across well enough that you can understand, but definitely bring things to the here and now, because this is where we're at, this is what we're doing, and with more control. Like I say, we can't change the past. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you. I hope you can take something from it, and thank you for joining me.